Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, today we're going to be doing something we've never done before, and I'm very excited for it, in a very weird way. Okay, so, I have been getting sent on Reddit this one blog post. Again, I very loosely understand Reddit, and my experience on there has been very enjoyable. It's been very chaotic. The, little excerpts that I was reading about Shane Dawson or Jeffree Star, during summer, whenever the peak drama. But now I'm seeing that there's actually an article or a post about me. And I was getting sent this, and normally whenever I get sent things from like Reddit, I ignore them, no offense y'all. But I wanted to read this one because someone was like, Adam, one of your old best friends is exposing you. They're speaking up against you. And I was like, hey, who? You know what I mean? Like, let's think back on who it could be. And then I go to read it, and within seconds, I know immediately that this is a guy from my old primary school called Niall. And I just want to read it to you because I think it made my morning, and I really do want to share it with you because this is super interesting. This has been put on the Reddit forum YouTube drama, and it says, remember the guy who accused Colin Ballinger? I grew up with him. You grew up with me, and he has been a lying drama queen since young, period. And you should be siding with Colin. No joke, it's actually, you should be siding with Colin. Whoever Colin is, I 100% am taking their side too. Tagged with Colin Ballinger and Adam McIntyre. Okay, so, this has 42 upvotes. Look at me knowing my terminology, which means like 42 people read this or liked it or whatever. So I was like, wow, I really want to get through this and read it. So it says, the guy Adam McIntyre that accused her was in my school growing up. And this guy was obsessed with Colin, well it actually says Colin, from young, like used to dress up as her lipstick and all. Very true. I once went to an event in our primary school and we were getting fancy dress where we were allowed to put like clown stuff on or like witches painted on us, and I asked for Miranda Sings, and if you know the picture, you know the picture. That is true. Now, right now, out of the bat, I am going to side with Colin Ballinger. The spelling here is, I love it! Right away, from personal experience, from being on the receiving end of Adam's love for living and attention. I do love living. I do, honestly. So, this was posted by user Hazed64 1 month ago. Hi, Niall. So let's get through it. 2 things you should know about Adam for this story. Okay, a little bit of context. Adam got a lot of favoritism from our primary school principal because his dad was a local photographer, so he got our school in the papers a lot. Not true. My dad, at this stage, was not working as a photographer, but he did do a couple local gigs for the school because obviously I was a child there, so, I mean, great context. So now I know that this was from my primary school, not my secondary school. So at this time I was 9 years old, 10 years old. Okay, so we continue. And another thing you need to know about Adam, if you couldn't tell, he is extremely camp. And if he hasn't came out already, he's some closeted ass gay guy. Well, there you go, there you have it. This is my official coming out video from Niall from my primary school. So keep in mind, it's important to read that he says, if you don't know about this guy, he is extremely camp. And if he hasn't came out already, he's some extreme closeted gay guy. Keep in mind that he says that, right? Oh, and he loved lying and being the center of attention. Now on to his worst case of lying was the one that almost got me expelled, so like suspended from school, and really tainted my name. He's coming back for revenge, y'all. When we were younger, kids sold loom bands. They are little bracelet things made up of looped shit. Love the definition. Basically, it's like little bracelets. And I myself was a huge fan. I had multiple myself. I'm so happy for you. But Adam, while making his story, assumed I thought they were gay. So he goes to my principal and says, he came up behind me and called me gay for... My neighbors are like, what is going on? He called me gay for buying them, and he tells all the boys in my class to not be near me. But of course the boys were never around him because he was off dancing with the girls and, well, ... being gay. Keep in mind this part. But they never said it to him. Apart from this, I called him gay out of spite after he pulled this shit. So keep in mind the narrative. First of all, hi, welcome to me growing up. I was very loved. Can I, first of all, say that this guy, Niall, was the first guy that introduced me to the F slur, because he would call me it all the time whenever I was 9, and that was when I learned about that word, and I remember saying it to my friend Kate at the time. Kate can vouch for me. I was like, oh, I just got called this. We looked it up and I was like, oh, damn. That was also the first time that I really got called gay a lot to my face, and it was always from him, which he's admitting here, but he justifies it or acts the victim in a second, which is interesting, but I want to hear mine. So this was when I started having negative connotations about the word gay, queer, and really hating myself because of people like Niall or people like user Hayes64. So here we go. I can't believe you're just admitting online that you were extremely homophobic towards me as a child. Okay. I, of course, did neither of these things. So, y'all, he just told you that I'm this gay-ass dancing queen, I'm this gay-ass boy who the boys never fucked with, I am this camp boy, I called him spite, I called him gay out of spite, but I never did any of those things. What narrative is it, baby? Oh, should I not call you baby? Is that too gay? Oh, sorry. Okay. So the event that happened, which is so funny because this is the first time I'm thinking about it since it happened. So basically, we had like a group of Minecraft players in our class, and I used to always be on like the mic set with them, and we used to play games or whatever, and anytime I would announce that I was going for dinner or going, to like go to the bathroom, I would always come back and put my headset on, the couple seconds before I'd start talking. This guy was always telling the other class members about how they needed to keep their distance from me because I was gay, because I had some sort of disease, I would pass it along to them, breathing near them. This is what I was dealing with from age 9. And he's admitting to this, and he would go around school, and this is why I fucked with the girls in primary school, and still do. Love the girls and the gays. So, I of course did neither of these things, even though I just admitted to them, but still called to the principal's office, and she accuses me of these things, but slips up to try and scare me by saying, we have CCTV footage of you calling him gay and bullying him. And obviously I knew there was no sound, and even if I supposedly called him gay in a hall with 400 people, there was some favoritism going on, even though he just admitted that he did do that for a long time. Then Adam himself comes down and doubles down on all his lies, like the little liar he is, and makes me out to spend my day bullying him and really giving him a hard time when I was really nice to this guy, even though, I just told you that I made his life hell and I was so homophobic towards him. I was so nice to this guy. But when the principal calls down, some people that I was around, they never backed me up. One thing that boils my blood and makes me want to beat the shit out of him. Oh! I know what you look like. Please, I will take you down, boy. Beat the shit out of him was when I knew he blew the full lingerie thing out of proportion with, Colin Bollinger. He obviously was close to Colin, and she knew he was gay, so the lingerie would be a lighthearted. He's using the word gay a lot here for someone who doesn't use it. You know what I mean? Even showing a clip of her sending it to him, and he sits down and twists her words and makes it seem like some evil, like he talks and she wore it specifically, and then she sent it to him when it was her and her husband joking about the clothes. I don't know. I feel like I've rambled and just not put my point across, but I know this guy a very long time. You don't know shit. We were never friends. I know you wanted to be, but this is primary school. This to me, the only reason that I have no problem saying hi Niall and hi user Hayes64 is because you were the person who made me hate my self-identity until my later teen years because you gave me negative connotations of the words that I am, and on top of that, you're now using that to try use it against me. Like, pick your narrative, baby boy. Okay, so here we go. So, lingerie thing, I don't know, I feel like I've rambled, and everyone else who knows him watched those videos of her throwing her under the bus and thought, what a living piece of shit, making her out to be some P word. TLDR, I don't know what that means. If a guy can lie about people who are nice to him so they can get kicked out of school for, see, this is what it all boils down to. This boy be's homophobic, boy gets called out for being homophobic, boy almost gets kicked out of school for being homophobic, boy mad. You know what? Fair play to my primary school. Like, my primary school were amazing. And my teachers in there, I love to mess around with them, but like, I mean, I guess it's not like ahead of your time if you're like dealing with homophobia in a strict way, but they were on it whenever I expressed my concerns about, you know, certain words being said to me and certain, you know, they were on it. They were on it. So, Hollybush Primary School, good on you. If you have children in Derry, send them to Hollybush Primary School. A little bit weird of a school on real memories like this. So, if a guy can lie about this, he can easily use any celebrity to get fame and attention. So he's basically saying that if I can use Colin to get fame, then he can use me to get fame. You know what? I want to give you that. That's why, okay, he wants fame. He wants fame, give him it. P.S. If you look at his channel now, you'll see nothing but trying to call out YouTubers after his vid got 1 million views. It's called a drama channel, babe. Okay, so here we go. And all the responses to this are people being like, it doesn't matter if it was a lighthearted joke, Colleen was an adult, he was a minor, 13 years old, lingerie, who gives a shit? But my favorite thing is he's defending himself in all the responses here, and I'm like, wow, he has a lot of time. No hate. And so there is right here though, that someone said, I'm so sorry that you know him. I thought he would have had a hate page on the internet at this point. Thank you for sharing. Then the guy responded and said, yeah, heard he moved from our city to London and was raging, wanted to bump into him and headbutt him. Niall, when's it that deep? This little gay ass, little gay boy, oh, I would never say that. Who would dare say those words? Like, okay, so I wasn't going to film a video today. I have a bunch of meetings later on, which is why I'm all dolled up. Hope you like my accessories. However, I got sent this on Instagram and I clicked on it and I just started dying laughing. And I actually reconnected with some of my friends from primary school I haven't talked to in a long time and let them read it. And we were all talking about the guy Niall in particular. And we all just had the funniest memories and we were all hanging ourselves laughing at it. And we were like, little boy who got no attention in primary school acts out. You know what? It is what it is. People can write what they want, people can believe what they want. If you want to, there's no narrative to believe. I'm trying to help him out here because I know that he said it himself. He wants to get popular from this on Reddit. So go support him, I guess. Like, but what a performance, love. What a performance. Okay, so. Okay, thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna put this on my main channel. Is that? Oh, I thought the little kitty is behind me right here. Do you wanna say hello? Do you wanna say hello? Little boy. Do you want to say hello? He's doing so much better. Good boy. Yeah, I just thought this was really funny and wanted to share it with you. So I think I'm gonna put this on my main channel. Just to like hear everyone's response because it's gonna be funny. Okay, I love you. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna go drink some red wine. I really like red wine recently. I don't know, bye.